Hello, you may know me as Forrest or Heretics. So, you might be wondering to yourself, how did I start this journey? Or uh, was this all planned originally? No, this all started a year ago. None of this was truly planned. Yeah, I'll just say it flat out. Nope, none of it. So you might be asking yourself, when did this all start? How did it start? Why did it start? Yada yada yada. Number one, where it all began. My friend Mooney, also known as Moonbox, great person. Truly, like one of my greatest friends ever. I was showing her a drawing of like one of my OCs I made in class, and she would like ask a lot of questions about it, and she actually seemed interested in the character. So I did my thing. I was like, this person likes this, so I'm gonna make more content of this character. And then I gave him a band. And anyway, not gonna elaborate too far on that because that'll spoil part two of the upcoming episode. But it spiraled into Heretics. Where did I get the name from? And originally I thought it meant crazy. I can't lie. But it changed meanings because I made it a religious apocalypse. And the whole plot is a heretic, i.e., Lucifer, started this apocalypse. And there's a couple other things, but once again, part two of episode one. You'll never know until you see it. And a boo boo. I'm giggling right now. But I'm gonna tell you is number one. Um, yeah, that's how everything started. Then I wanted to introduce a subplot, so I added the children, which we'll get names later, which we'll get like a group name later. But yeah, anyway, not important. Well, important. Anyway, uh, yeah. Then I asked Lucid, one of my great friends, if he would want to do it, and he said sure. He was a little bit hesitant. He didn't really want to at first because he thought this was one of my little. I don't always hit with these ideas. First of all, I'm just gonna tell you, Heretics was a workshop of ideas, all meshed into like one. Like I got lucky with Heretics. A lot of my other series just kind of sucked, or just like were like, eh, kind of milk toast, half baked ideas. Like you get it. It was dumb. It didn't work. And honestly, like Heretics was just like a gem in a really, really, really rocky place. So anyway, Lucid and I get this thing done, and it's like boom, done. That episode, Sick and Scared comes out, and and I'm always like, yeah, let's go. It got popular. Well, as popular as like a channel with like 50 subs can get. Anyway, not the point here. Sheesh, takes the breath out of you. Like talk this much. Anyway, so then, um, yeah, all that stuff happened. Scrippy joined because I showed them it, and then they wanted a part. I was like, sure, boom. And I was needing voice actors for people. Then, I originally had some voice actors, but that were my friends. But things happened, things changed. I want different voices, and that's how we got so many. That's why it took so long because a lot of the stuff had to get changed due to some arrangements that happened. I don't hold it against any of my friends, honestly. I think it's a funny thing to make fun of them of every now and again, Playful fighting. Dose. Uh, I don't know. I don't know why I keep saying like 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know. I just don't. I don't ever add like a 2 to it, so I'll just stop that right now. What am I trying to talk about in Heretics? Number one, um, you don't have to be a saint. Each and every person has their own story and they're fighting their own battle as they're going on in life. Yeah. Two, your friends are the most important people you'll meet. Beside, like, your friends will always be important, and watch out for them. Definitely, always watch out for your friends, and have your friends watch out for you. Three, mental health matters. No one is gonna get through something alone. Truly, I know can happen, but sometimes it takes years to recover alone. Four, good people can do bad things, and bad people can do good things. Five, trust. Trust matters more than anything. Always just trust the folks around you. Have people who are trustworthy in your life. Stability and honesty are the only things that'll get you far in life. Lying and cheating only will bring down your reputation. 6, love what you have. Because at any moment, it can just be swept away from you. Without warning, without even a single notice, everything in your life can change. For the good or worse. So just appreciate what you have now. Live your life in the moment. 8, just kind of like just a genuine thing. Follow your dreams. Of course, understand that most likely it ain't gonna work as well or as high as you want. But if you just sit there and do nothing, nothing will happen. You can't win when you're on the bench going, I don't even think I could win. Because you don't know. You don't know if you can win. You don't know if you're going to go walk right out into that field and just start kicking butt. Or if you're going to walk out into that field and get your butt kicked. That's life. You just don't know. So live it to your fullest. Live it to the fullest. Now that doesn't mean go party and do stupid stuff. No, that means live your life doing what is going to be best for you. Truly. And what's going to be best for everyone. Now, of course, there's some times where those two won't align, and I will always say, do what's going to be best for your health and you as a human being. Yeah. Also, I would like to thank Melody, because I know I mentioned Scrippy and some other people, but truly, I would like to shout out Melody, one of my best friends to date. Um, helps me a whole lot with my mental health. Didn't really get to meet her until like really late into this year, and honestly, was my best friend. I couldn't have done a whole lot if like she didn't have my back and I didn't have hers. If we didn't have each other's backs, honestly, I don't think um I would have done half the stuff I did. GBH. Plus one of the best voice actors out there. Uh anything else I have to say? Hold up real quick. Um hold up. Un- did you just say Did you just say that my favorite band is on tour? And did you just say that also my favorite band is not only touring but coming to my city? And not only are they coming to my city, it's for free? Seriously? Hey, what are you doing with that bat? No, 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 no. My head. Why do people keep barging in and knocking me to the ground? Anyway, big credits to all my voice actors. I wish they left this sick album. And, oh crap, they stole my mic. You bum. Anyway, yeah. So, Heretics will just keep going. And, maybe it won't be as fast as everyone would want it. Definitely not as fast as I want it to be. But yeah, it'll keep going. Yeah, it'll be great. You know, I always say stick around for more content. Seriously, I know it's hard to, like, in this day and age, especially to just, like, want to stick around and watch something worth looking at, like to give something a chance of, like, it being worth looking at. half the time you just see people post slop or something starts, but then it just gets either A, outlandish, or B, it becomes controversial, and the medium dies because people decide to be horrible people, which gets on my last nerve. And I just want to be an outlet for those people who are looking for a film worth looking at, and just like be someone who's worth watching. I'm not gonna, this is why you'll never see me yap about being a small creator or nothing, because it gets on my nerves, because it's stupid. Of course we're all small creators, so what? Those people who were big creators were small creators at one point. But that's life. We grow big by doing something cool, not by complaining about other people who are doing something cool. If that makes any sense. Like, all of my biggest aspirations and people I look up to started off slow, unwanted, or they were just like not people that anyone really cared about. But then they grew, people found their content and loved it, and I grew up with just that content, that medium of there's always a shot of you being a YouTuber. And honestly, I know I have that shot, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to try and be a piece of content people can look at and go, huh, that's neat. I'd like to watch that. Or, this guy's at least somewhat funny. Or, hey, I want to be just like that guy. I want to be just there for everybody. Be the big speaking voice in a world where everyone gets so flanderized and so one note. People become nothing. Just shadows, husks, ideas, brands, truly. I don't want people to see me as heretics. I want people to see me as Forrest. I don't want you to think of my brand when you look at me. I want you to think of me as a person, you know? I mean, yeah, I make it, and I'd like to be recognized for it, but I don't want to be only known for that. And that just be my character is, oh yeah, that's the heretics guy. Sometimes people don't even I know, I feel like I'm ranting like with those like annoying little small creator videos where it's like, I'm a small creator, these big guys. Some people truly don't realize that there are humans posting that content. Sometimes there's not. Sometimes it's just straight up robots. But, people don't take the time and realize that there's humans watching. Real humans watching. And it's crazy to think that, like, people will just hate because they, like, didn't like something. Didn't like the way that something looked, or
was annoyed that their favorite color wasn't mentioned. Or I don't know, like of course, like if it's like something like extremely important to criticize, go ahead, but like you're not going to get popular off of appeasing everyone. So stop trying to, so to the people who keep hating on other people, stop it. Who cares? Who cares about being rude at this point? Because if it was done to you, you'd be mad about it. So don't go hate comment. I know you're trying to be a troll and edgy and whatnot, but it really just shows like you're like a dork who's like, I know that's kind of hateful, but like it just shows that you're like not like not a good person. No one wants to hang around someone who's not good. And the only time someone wants to hang around someone that's not good is because they're told that that person is good. Or an influence, or a good influence by like what has been taught to them. Yeah. That's just how I feel about life, you know? And I feel like it's super important to just understand that there's always a life behind the people you're talking about, the people that you're hate commenting on. It's just, yeah, there's always someone there. Of course, you're gonna get to see a lot of deleted scenes on this one, but anyway, just be like so clear and so just like you don't understand what people go through daily. So, being a hateful person just makes you seem like a lame. Just makes you seem lame. I know you all see those like anti-bullying ads and you go, it's a little bit stupid, but because they don't show it as like right. Well, they don't make it seem good or anything. They just kind of do all like the stop bullying. You don't know what people are going through, and that's it. But like truly, the more you close someone's light, or like the more you kill someone's dream, the like less likely you are to like be like loved. Now, of course, if like it's like actually gonna hurt them, then yeah, no, go tell them, hey bro, you're not gonna be a millionaire by selling hot dog holders. I don't know, just making something up, or you're not gonna be a millionaire by selling fish, selling the ocean. Yeah. Yeah. That's like my 2 cents on life and whatnot. It's just, you're not, just don't be a hater, be respectful, love your people, and people will love people, and people will love you. And the more you hate as a person, the less desirable you become. Try and make amends with the people in your life. Never, I mean, sometimes you're not going to be able to make amends, and that's just life, I guess, but try to always remember to apologize. When you're in the wrong, admit it. Even if you don't think you're in the wrong, apologize. Because you don't know, like, how much it means to walk up to someone and just apologize to them. It seriously makes their day. Sometimes they might not forgive you because what you did was kind of crazy, but like, go apologize. Go say sorry to someone that you have been not saying sorry to and that you feel like you need to. Also, just gonna say this: follow God. Do it. Like, I don't know what to say other than just do it. Now, I'm not gonna like go like fully into depth on like what I believe and whatnot, but I'm Christian. But just and don't be a jerk. You know? That's the one thing that gets on my nerves. Is when people will be like, hey, you're so wrong, you're ugly, you're wrong, and you're stupid. And it's always like, but you're doing something really bad. Yeah, like, sure, that guy is sinning, but, you know, you're also doing something extremely bad. Like, you can't go, oh, that guy's being violent and, like, horrible, and then you're also, like, sending, like, death threats to people. Or, for instance, like, you can't go, that guy, he just lust over everybody. And you're over here, like, being gluttonous and just, like, struggling with your own sin. You shouldn't be a jerk to that person. You should try and encourage them and to, like, fight their battles and do what they need to do and get right with the Lord. And hopefully they would encourage you to do the right thing and get right with the Lord. Don't hate on somebody for what they're doing. Try and see if you can help them. And if they don't want help, don't be around them. That's it. If they do not want help, don't try and kick a dead horse. You can give them the gospel and whatnot. You can push them to be better, but don't let them be your friend, if that makes sense. Don't let them, like, get in your head and then you start falling into the exact same thing you're fighting them to get out of. Promise me, it happens. You'll fight so hard to get them out of their sin that you start doing the exact same thing because they're encouraging you and enticing you and whatnot. Yeah, but that's my 2 cents. Just be a good person. Don't do dumb stuff. You know, say your pleases and thank yous. I know it sounds small, but just say your pleases and thank yous. Be kind. Be loving, be smart. Choose who your friends are. And, yeah, that's all I can really give my 2 cents on. Is just, you know, don't be dumb. The end. Well, this is, me officially wrapping this up. Hope you all, like the video. Yeah, I know this was long, but... yeah, hope you like the background too. Bye.